a text that explains the characteristic and the function of something.
Okay,
or someone.
so all right, so that is your opinion. Any other opinion? Anyone else? I want to know your opinion. What is the descriptive text? Any idea, or can you state to us? Jason said that the descriptive text is a text that explains the characteristics. Okay, so he mentioned about this one, the characteristic and the function. The function of something. So this is what he knows about it. How about the other? Anyone else? Any idea?
Saya coba.
Okay, Jose.
Descriptive text is a writing that describes an object based on the author's observations, feelings, observations, feelings, and experience.
Describes an object and then
Based on the author's observation, feelings, and experience.
Based on the author's observation and
feelings and experience.
Okay. Okay. Jose said that descriptive text is a text which describes, okay, an object. Okay, so he mentioned about describes an object based on the author's, yeah, based on the author's observation. Okay, he highlighted about this point: observation, feeling, and experience. All right. Any other opinion about the descriptive text? Anything else?
A text to describe something.
Okay, a text to describe something. Nevin. Okay, it's similar actually. Okay. That's all?
Yeah,
okay.
I think that what already explained everything.
Anyone else? Any other idea? That's all? All right. Thank you for your participation, my students. So these are your friends' answers. They mentioned about the characteristic and then the function of something. Your friend also said that the text itself describes an object based on his or her observation, feeling, and experience. And Nevin also stated the similar one, which is a text to describe something. All right. Thank you. If there's no other answer, let's take a look to this one. Okay, so we can take a look from this definition that it says, okay, what a person or a thing, yeah, what a person or a thing. And that's true that the purpose itself to describe, okay, describe. Your friend already mentioned about that, describe. And not only describe, but also reveal, okay? Describe and reveal a particular person. Okay, take a look at this one. Person, place, or thing. Okay, person, place, or thing. All right, this is easy. Let's take a look to the next one. So there is the structure in descriptive text adalah susunan. The first structure is the identification. Okay, identification. Look at this one. Identifies, yeah, identifies phenomenon that will be described. Description describes characteristics, parts, and qualities. So in this one, take a look to this one. It is general, yeah. It is the general explanation, yeah, general. But this one, it is explaining more specific, yeah, more specific. So this is the difference between these two structures. Okay, it's more specific. All right. Understand until here? Yep. Any question? This is easy, right? And then let's take a look to the next one. Okay, we will talk about this later. All right. So usually it explains the thing, place, or a place, or a person. So it explains the particular, yeah, the particular person, place, or object looks like, ya, menggambarkan tentang bagaimana gambaran atau penampakan orang tertentu, tempat tertentu, atau benda tertentu. Ya, specific, in a specific way. Dijelaskannya dengan spesifik. So it's more detail, ya, lebih detail dijelaskan. Okay, and usually it is used the simple present tense, okay, to describe the object specifically. Okay, later I will ask you. And descriptive text uses attributive and identifying process. Yeah, attributive. What is attributive? Do you know what is attributive? Atribut itu apa? Halo? Atribut apa itu? Anyone knows? What is attribute? It gives you the sign, ya, tanda or symbol, ya, description, etc. Ya, jadi atributif itu semacam simbol atau gambar. And there is also the identifying process. Ya, pastinya ada proses identifying karena kita akan menjelaskan seseorang atau sebuah benda atau sebuah tempat dengan detail. Jadi kita harus identify. Okay? Alright. Example that was, it's about the Borobudur Temple. Okay? Borobudur Temple. Have you ever visited this temple?
No.
Ada yang pernah ke Borobudur? Not
No,
yet?
sir. And you, sir?
I haven't visited as well. Yeah, but let's take a look. Kita lihat the description. Okay? Somebody, please read for me. Please read for us, one student. Okay, let me choose, yeah. I will choose. Louis, please read this one. Louis, are you there? Louis, can you hear me? Please read this text, Casey.
Borobudur Temple. Borobudur Temple is one of the most beautiful tourist resorts in Indonesia. It is situated in Central Java. Borobudur Temple is one of the 7 wonders of the world which needs to be preserved its circumstances. The people all over the world know that Borobudur is one of the greatest artworks that ever known since long time ago.
Continue. Yep, lanjut. Continue.
Borobudur Temple was built by Shailendra dynasty during the 8th century. It needs more than 2 million river stones. It is the biggest temple in the world. After going into some restorations, Borobudur is visited by more and more tourists, both domestic and foreign tourists. Most of them admire Borobudur Temple because of its beauty, its elegance, and the story of the relief on its walls. Domestic tourists usually go there by bus or private cars, while foreign tourists like to join travel bureau because they don't need to think of the transportation, accommodation, and itinerary. There are some money changers around the location. It makes them easier to change their money, but some of them like to bring credit cards and checks.
Okay. All right, thank you for reading it for us. So let's take a look to this text. As I said it earlier, in the identification part, yeah, it is more general, ya. Ini kalau you lihat, if you observe to this text, this is the general statement, ya. Ini adalah pernyataan-pernyataan yang umum. Okay? Identification consists of general statement, ya, mengandung penjelasan umum. Okay, let's take a look. Coba kita lihat deh. Ya, kenapa ini pernyataan umum sih, sir? Take a look. One of the most beautiful tourist resorts in Indonesia. Oke. Oke, ini masih umum ya. It is situated in Central Java. Masih umum. And then Borobudur Temple is one of the 7 wonders. Ya, one of the 7 wonders. Salah satu dari keajaiban dunia. Oke, kan itu umumnya. Wonders of the world. And then the people all over the world knows that Borobudur is one of the greatest artworks that ever known. Salah satu mahakarya yang diketahui banyak orang. Yeah? Since a long time ago. Okay, so this is the general explanation about this Borobudur Temple. Ya, itu sifat-sifatnya umum saja. But in the description part, di bagian description, this is more specific. Ya, specific, lebih khusus penjelasannya. Okay, it's more specific. Contohnya gimana, sir? What is the example? Di sini diberitahu siapa yang membangun ini, ya kan? It was built by Shailendra dynasty during the 18th century. Ya, lebih spesifik kan? And then it also explains how it was made. Ya, bagaimana cara dibuatnya. Okay. Oh, it needed more than 2 million river stones. Nah, dari penjelasan ini, kita jadi tahu bahwa di abad ke-18, di zaman dinasti Shailendra, dibuatlah candi ini, ya, yang terbuat dari 2 juta batu sungai. Ya, more than 2 million river stones. From this one, we know about this Borobudur Temple more specifically. Kita jadi tahu lebih detail tentang Borobudur ini, Candi Borobudur, yang mungkin kita tidak tahu sebelumnya. Yeah, maybe we haven't heard or we haven't known about this before. So in this descriptive text, we might learn and observe or get the new facts. Kita dapatkan fakta-fakta baru atau pengetahuan-pengetahuan baru. Okay? It is explaining about who made the temple, when it was built, kapan dibangun, and how it was made. Bagaimana cara pembuatan candi ini, temple ini. Okay? It is explained furthermore, dijelaskan lebih jauh lagi bahwa it is the biggest temple in the world. Ya. Ini adalah candi terbesar di dunia. Because of what? Because of the previous explanation. Oke, karena tadi ada penjelasan sebelumnya bahwa it needed more than 2 million river stones, which becomes the sign that it is the biggest temple in the world. Ya, yang menjadi tanda bahwa ini adalah candi terbesar di dunia. Nah, itu kan lebih spesifik kan, kita jadi tahu lebih detail tentang Borobudur ini. Ya kan? Jadi bukan hanya kita tahu, oh, this is in Central Java. This is the one of the greatest artwork, one of the 7 wonders. Jadi bukan hanya itu yang kita tahu. Ini keajaiban dunia, ada di Jawa Tengah, bla bla bla. Mahakarya terhebat. Bukan hanya itu, but we know the detailed story, okay, or the specific description, or maybe history from this temple. Ya. Gitu, jadi dijelaskan lebih rinci. From this text, we also know that Borobudur Temple also restored, in the few times, ya, diperbaiki lagi, ya, diperbaiki misalnya bangunannya, ya, the structure of the building, okay, and many others, ya. Some restorations, ya, some restorations. Artinya Candi Borobudur itu direnovasi, diperbaiki beberapa kali. Okay, and this is another interesting fact. Ada fakta lain bahwa it is visited by more and more and more tourists, ya, both domestic and foreign. So it is the fact, ya, the fact nowadays, fakta terbaru, ya, the news fact, and it was admired because of its beauty. Kenapa sih banyak orang ke Candi Borobudur? Oh, karena keindahannya, ya, its beauty and its elegance, ya, kemewahannya atau keagungannya, and the story of the relief, ya. Dan kalau kita lihat di dindingnya, di permukaan candinya itu ada story, ya, the story of the relief, okay. This is explaining about the condition of Candi Borobudur or Borobudur Temple. And it explained more that domestic tourists usually go there by bus. Ya. Oh, ke sana itu kita bisa naik bis, ya, bus untuk menuju ke sana, or private cars, or we can also join the travel bureau. Ya, ada agen travel, okay, and many others. So it mentioned about the activity, ya, the activity, aktivitas yang biasanya dilakukan di sana, okay, the activity which is usually done by most people there. Yeah. Oh, they can go there by bus and then private cars, join travel bureau, and then they can change their money, they can bring the credit cards, blah blah blah. Yeah, it is explained in the description part, so it's more specific. Yeah. Okay, that is easy, right? That is very easy. This is one of the example of the descriptive text about the Borobudur temple. All right? Okay. Yeah, this is for refresh our mind. Identification is general, ya, general explanation. Penjelasan yang umum saja, gitu. But for the descriptions part, it is more specific. Penjelasannya itu lebih spesifik, lebih rinci, ya. Okay. And it usually related to the historical places. Biasanya tempat-tempat bersejarah juga digambarkan di dalam descriptive text. Okay, historical or natural places. Okay. Now I want to ask you why in describing the descriptive text. Okay, I make it easier for you. Why do we use simple present tense in the descriptive text? Kenapa sih pakai simple present tense?
Because in the
Okay, Jason.
answer.
Yeah, Jason.
Because in descriptive text is describing the object in action or but or now about characteristic of something.
Then
it is not a historical text or future text.
So why do we use these? Kenapa pakai simple present tense? Why?
Nevin want to answer. He want to answer.
Jason dulu, coba Jason jawab. Kenapa pakai simple present tense? Why?
Because descriptive text describe something or something yang sekarang in present.
Okay. Let me type it. Coba saya ketik dulu ya. Let me type it for you. Okay, yuk semua berpikir ya. Why do we use simple present tense in descriptive text? Jason, ulangi, repeat. What is your answer?
Because descriptive text describe something in action now.
Okay, because it describes something.
Describes something in action now.
It
action now.
Okay. Or you can say like this. Because it describes the current
situation.
Okay.
Of something.
Okay, all right. Bisa. Okay, because it describes the current situation of something. Menjelaskan situasi, keadaan, atau apapun itu di saat ini, ya. The current situation of something. Any other answer? Raise hand. Coba raise hand. Nevin, raise hand. What is it, Nevin?
So why do we use simple present tenses? Because the usage simple present is about to tell about fact, stats, the truth. Can I share my screen to prove my argument?
No need, no need. Just say it. Because
yeah, and also for telling the world truth. I'm gonna give you guys the link. I'm not saying that I'm cheating. I just before I just make sure, so I found it from internet. Maybe you can see it there.
okay, Nevin, repeat your answer. Repeat.
Yeah, because it's the usage of simple present itself, talking about fact, stats, truth.
Okay.
Stats like data.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Because it shows the fact and or truth, yeah, the fact or truth of. Okay, just okay, full stop.
Yeah.
Until here, okay, full stop, titik ya. Because it shows the fact or truth. Ya, karena kalau di descriptive text itu menunjukkan sebuah fakta ya, atau kebenaran. And Jason also said that it describes, okay, describes the current situation of something, keadaan saat ini. Ya. Okay, fact or truth. Yep, very good. Okay, any other opinion? Ada pendapat lain? That's all? Okay. All right. Now let's take a look to the last explanation. Okay. So it is using the simple present tense because, as your friends say, it is because it explains the current situation, the current condition, circumstances, truth, fact, okay, and etc. Huh? This is the first characteristic. And then the second one, it uses the specific participant because, as I said before, the descriptive text explain the text in detail, ya, harus detail kalau di descriptive text itu. Okay, and then it also use the attributive, ya, biasanya ada tanda-tanda, the sign or symbol, okay, history, etc. Intinya tentang gambarannya, and then the identifying process, ya, pasti ada identifikasinya, whether it is the history or the physical building, okay, or the physical condition, ya, the detail of the time, of the size, maybe, ya, rincian waktu, ukuran, and many things. Okay, And the last point is it used the adjective to identify the object. Yeah. Using the adjective to identify the object. Jadi biasanya itu ada kata sifatnya. Let's go back to this one. Look at this one. Mana yang adjektifnya? Which one shows the adjective of the thing? Okay, Jason, beautiful, yeah. Situated.
What's it? Which one?
The adjective.
A lot.
Tadi kan poin yang terakhir. In descriptive tag, okay, it uses the adjective to identify the object. Okay, use the adjective to identify the object. Jadi ada kata sifat yang menggambarkan sebuah objek.
Can you switch it to the text?
Okay. Namanya juga descriptive ya, so it's described. Pasti ada gambaran, whether it's big or small, whether it's tall or short.
This one.
Which one? Big. Okay.
This one.
Okay, beautiful. Yep. What else?
A lot. There's a lot.
Okay, the greatest. Okay. All right. Okay, and many things, yeah?
A lot.
Okay.
Banyak.
So that is the example of how in the descriptive text, how adjective is used to identify the object in the descriptive text. Okay?